And welcome back, everyone. My name is Brian. I'm here with Eduardo.
Sometimes
I'm by myself. Actually, it's a lot of the time because he's only over once a week. But
he just made it so depressing.
I know, I'm so lonely. Oh, and I use this at the wrong time. I feel really bad about using this now because I don't. I mean, it's cool because I don't actually use it much during the gameplay. So it's nice to actually
level up this too, or is it just?
You actually level it up with your Blades of Chaos, I think. But I honestly don't think you actually level the power up. I think you just get it once and it's just there.
Gotcha.
Like it doesn't. You don't get an extended use or anything like that, or easier recharge. But the problem is I don't. Yeah, I had to do that. So I wanted to use. I thought I should use that then, only because there's like a lot of relatively difficult enemies. But I kind of screwed up, and I should have saved it for later, because, you know, since it's the final episode, you know, we're going to be fighting more enemies that are really tough.
Yeah.
So I should have left it for later, but oh well. At this point, I just want experience. I don't care about anything else. And obviously, I don't really want to, like, waste my time with, you know, scrubs like these archers. So I just kind of... Oh yeah, and the Army of Hades stays with you for quite some time if you're not actually using it. But, you know, if you don't...
Yeah, but, I mean, if you're not using it, why did you summon them?
Well, I did it for the archers. I thought there were more enemies around the corner, but there weren't. It took longer to move than I thought, so...
Uh-huh.
And since these archers are just the regular weakling archers that take, like, a blink of an eye with the current level we have, you know, we don't really have to waste much time with them. But hey, we're back at the Temple of the Oracle, and
the Oracle gone.
And
everything's also more destroyed.
Not really gone, but she's right there. She's bloody.
Oh.
She's almost dead.
Return, but too late.
Yeah, she gonna die.
There is no more hope.
No hope.
Oh well, but we get 2 chests of experience,
Which, you know, you might as well take.
Yeah, it gives you a good 3 or 4 levels or something like that.
That's not bad.
Nah, not at all. And I don't need magic, so no point in wasting time to open the chest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, seriously, I thought I was not going to be able to beat the game in 5 hours at that point. It was like, whoa!
And escaped Hades itself.
Yeah, we did all that stuff. We're awesome.
Zeus, do you see now what your son can do?
What I want to know is, how did Kratos know to come here?
Cast your favor on Athena.
Yeah.
Even Pandora's box is mine. Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
It's a tiny little box.
Kratos
Wouldn't do much for you.
returned even from the underworld.
So, my question is this, is that if Kratos' soul went down to the underworld, does that mean there are 2 Kratos' bodies?
No, I guess in Greek mythology, your physical body goes too.
Oh, cool.
But it also heals you of all physical injuries, which is why I didn't have a gaping hole in his chest from the pillar. Oh yeah, and we become giant now.
So apparently that's what's in Pandora's box?
Yeah, giant powers. We're no longer...
Chuck!
We're not looking up Ares' battle skirt anymore.
Yeah, that would be a weird battle.
Hey Ares, I thought you were a god! Ha ha ha! Sorry. Yep, we get to do that. A true monster. Real talk. Oh yeah, this is kind of weird.
That is a little weird.
Yeah, totally not weird at all.
I mean, I didn't realize that he was part spider.
Yeah, it would have been cool if he used those things like spiders, like spider legs, and kind of like crawled around and stuff, but he doesn't.
No.
Oh, what I do want to point out is during this fight,
Yes.
There's multiple
Probably
phases.
should have saved that true Spartan thing for now.
Right, that's where I should have waited to use it, because that would have been really helpful right now. We would have decimated him.
Yeah.
But the one thing I do want to point out is use your magical abilities now because there's multiple phases of this fight.
Yeah, I bet. Just
And
like every boss.
Just like
fight.
every boss fight. But this, you have to. This is the only time you can use magic. So, use magic now, and just hammer away at him. But yeah, it's not a really hard boss fight unless you're doing it on hard, because the difficulty curve actually jumps. It's like easy, still kind of easy, but a little bit more challenging, and then hard as hell.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, and then we kind of... He punches us in the face, and we kind of try and wrestle him or something. I don't know, it's weird.
You try to give him a hug.
I know. We gotta do the button mashing, which is never fun.
Button mashing's always balls.
Oh yeah, and if you... It's so stupid that they, like... At least he doesn't hurt us, but it would have been nice if I would have gotten a warning of some kind that if I go from button mashing circle to some other button during a quick time event thing, you know, seriously. Oh, we get a literal ton of experience. We got like 34 levels of orbs and stuff, which I use all of it.
He's absorbing you in. He has a black hole in the palm of his hand.
He's Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh yeah, and we get sucked into like some weird alternate universe kind of thing.
How do you kill a god?
Well, we first have to get Pandora's box, become big,
Eating a truck.
and just keep stabbing him and punching him in the head.
Apparently.
That's about it. Oh, but yeah, we get to go back. We get sent into this alternate universe kind of thing.
Wanted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance.
And we get to see the temple again,
Stood before
where we killed our wife and child. We don't know if we can do it. But you know what? Let's do it anyway.
He has to.
What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods,
And they're alive.
can this be real?
Are they really real? I don't think so.
No, they're... No. Multiple Kratoses? Kratai.
I think it would be Kratos's.
Ares, there is nothing you can put in my...
Because wouldn't it be O-U-S for it to be I? Like octopi?
Yeah. Oh well.
Like it's not octopuses, it's octopi?
Yeah. Oh, I heard I read a really interesting joke earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
What did the pirate say when he turned 80 years old?
What'd he say?
I, matey.
I don't get it.
I, 80.
Oh. I totally thought of in my head, like the actual words you were saying.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought it was good. I'm like, wait a second, I don't get this at first. And then I got it. I'm like, oh.
Oh!
Oh yeah, and the temple is now, gone. But you know what, hey, whatever. 105 hits, merciless. But there's so many Kratoses. It's ridiculous. Oh, and they do have an interesting mechanic with this. You see the circle button above your family.
Mm-hmm.
If you press the circle button while that prompt is above their head and you're close enough, you will actually begin to hug them and transfer your life force to them, just in case they're starting to get killed more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that kind of explains it. But you get a set amount when you first do it, and the longer you hold it, the more they get. But you always give them you always transfer a certain amount to them. So don't worry if you only do it for a second and you get hit.
Because it still gives them the same amount.
Right, they'll get a good chunk of Kratos health.
Kratos powers activate.
But yeah, I don't think we've really mentioned this. The music in this game
It's fucking awesome.
is awesome. And I decided to use the Blade of Athena, or of Artemis, because I haven't yet. This entire
Did you even
playthrough.
level it?
I did,
Okay.
which is why it's now red instead of purple.
Oh, I didn't remember.
I think it goes from red to blue, or purple to blue to red, or something like that. It's a little strange, but I don't remember. But yeah, Kratoses aren't all that difficult to fight, and since they replenish your magic and your...
Did they copy the weapon you have, Alan?
No, they just go through 2 phases. They go through the Blades of Chaos phase, and then they have the Athena, the Artemis's Blade phase, and then they have both. And it's like a mixed unit kind of thing. But some are programmed to go directly after your family, some are programmed to go after you, stuff like that. And the one on the platform out there, don't really worry about him, because as soon as you defeat the last one...
he goes away.
Yeah, the last one gets destroyed, and then the one on the platform dies instantaneously.
Let's all attack them one by one, guys. That's the best strategy.
Yeah. And that's another moment where, you know, the volume levels were kind of weird, because...
Yeah, that did sound a little weird.
I don't know what happened with, you know, how they made the game, but it was like that in the original as well, so... I don't know.
Why not? What can I save them?
Oh yeah, they're actually still dead. They're not really alive. It was just a hallucination.
I figured it
We were given acid.
Well, can he go into Hades?
What?
Can he go down to Hades and, you know...
Not if they were already transferred across the river Styx.
Oh, that's some BS.
Once they go across the river Styx, they're pretty much stuck.
Ah, that must have hurt.
Yeah, you'd think. No. Oh yeah, look at our forearms. They're all like torn up and bloody, and it even happens in, you know, the real world as well, instead of that like weird nightmare world.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a sword.
Yep. It's
So much
actually
for
really
leveling up the Blades of Chaos.
Well, the thing is, though, I actually cut that out. Once I got all that experience, I actually used it and leveled everything up to maximum.
Cool.
And I just cut it out because, you know, you guys didn't want to see that. But yeah, this is the final phase of the Kratos versus Ares fight. And as you can see by the health bar, the more health we take from him, the more health we have. And vice versa. But also, it also kind of themes the health bar that Ares' side is, you know, the tips of his little spider leg things.
Yeah.
And we get the tip of a Blade of Chaos. Which is kind of weird, considering we don't have a Blade of Chaos anymore.
Because it's just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
But yeah, the sword is all destroyed, like, notched and stuff. And, oh yeah, button mashing. Button mash as hard as you can.
I feel like I'm playing Soul Calibur again.
Yeah, we stabbed him, and then we do that, and then we have a cutscene. So we stabbed him once.
Was this game about Hideo Kojima?
No.
No?
No. It is not.
In your time of greatest need.
But look at his hair. It's like embers now and stuff. It's like
yeah, because he's dying.
I know, but it's really cool looking.
Yeah.
Like we were saying in a previous episode, like his hair sometimes turns from fire like this in the pre-rendered, and then all of a sudden it turns into like matte, like weird red hair. Oh yeah, and we stab him right through the throat. And we have defeated Ares. We beat the game. Oh yeah, and apparently when you kill a god, they are really loud, and they shoot blood out of their chest holes.
That's about right.
And...
Is that why they call it the Red Sea?
No. Possibly. But, here's what else happens. A god turns into a nuclear explosion.
I mean, if Athens wasn't screwed then, now
yeah, I mean,
are.
holy crap. They've gone nuclear.
They've gone to plaid.
Yeah, that's why I kind of set that. That's how I wanted to set that up. So, yay, we saved the city. We won the game.
Yeah, eventually
Sorta.
we'll thrive. Does he stay giant? Like
no, he becomes small again. It doesn't explain that though. I think the gods like return to his normal size.
Rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
We were promised that we would be forgiven, and you know what? They are gods of their word.
Your sins would be forgiven, and so they are.
There we go.
We never promised to take away your nightmares.
Hot damn.
No god could ever
So, whoops. That's like a genie. Is like you have to be very specific in your wording.
Frickin' Norm.
His past would never leave him. Kratos made his
I guess you
way
should have asked for an omelet on a plate. So,
Doesn't the game start here?
Others have abandoned me.
yeah, we come full circle. And if you remember, that was 3 weeks ago. Like, the game started in a period of 3 weeks. Not real world weeks, but game weeks.
Well, yeah.
Kratos cast himself.
That's the weird thing. I actually just copied pasted the subtitles
Well, I bet.
from the
It's
first
the same
episode.
thing, so...
Yeah, it's just they actually re-recorded it,
It would finally
and the alignment was kind of off, but other than that, you know,
escape
no big deal.
madness.
And so we kill ourselves
Then the game starts.
The
again.
fate of Kratos was not as it seemed.
Plot
The
twist.
gods had other
I mean, at
plans.
this point, we kind of pretty much know that Kratos doesn't really die
Because you missed the rock!
well, but there's also God of War 2 and 3.
Kratos
And
found
Ascension.
himself risen
Well, Ascension
And the Ghost of Sparta.
Ascension and Ghost of Sparta are prequels.
Oh,
so-
whatever.
You will not die this day.
But yeah, we don't die.
The gods cannot
which is
allow one
kinda
who has
good.
performed such service to perish by his own hand.
So by someone else's hand?
Yeah, it's like go into a bar and just give everyone a knife and just punch everyone in the face. It's like, hey, stab me.
Yeah.
Empty throne in Olympus.
Oh, well, that's
The
interesting.
new god of war is needed.
So clearly give it to the angry guy.
Yeah, the guy who wanted to kill himself because you guys
To
lied.
your ultimate reward.
We'll buy you off.
Okay, he asked for one thing and just forget the memories. But let's forget that.
Yeah, let's just give you,
Like, let's just give you unlimited power instead.
yeah, in Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
What's interesting, though, is we get the Blades of Athena, which are gold and a little bit more powerful, but... Eh,
They're pretty.
they are. They have a nice color, the teal, to them.
I actually do like that.
Now, I'm going to save again, but I kind of skip it, thankfully. But you have two statues. You have the Minotaur, and then you have Ares on the other side. If you destroy both of them, you get a hidden message with a phone number that you can call into, and it's still active, I believe.
I think we did that.
Yeah, you can call in to this phone number, and you get a message from Kratos, like it's a pre-recorded message, like, good job. And if you beat it on God mode, you get another one, and you get another
Throughout the rest of time,
message from Kratos saying you have defeated it on God mode or whatever.
those all for evil.
So now we get to see the world history, which apparently that was World War I, but it was kind of weird with the masks and stuff because gas masks, and then Gulf War
Become the new
/
God of War. There's the title.
roll credits.
Roll credits.
Well, they said it plenty of times beforehand, but. And this is weird. Even though it's an HD remake and they made everything in widescreen, this is still in 4:3. Oh, and there's my trophies because I actually that was the only trophy I needed left, and to get the platinum for the. That's actually my first platinum.
Now attempt God mode.
Yes, I would like to save my progress, but that is my first platinum trophy ever, to be honest. So yay! So yeah, we beat God of War. What did you think of the game? Seeing that you've never played it.
No, I think it's a good game. I would definitely like to actually play it.
David Jaffe, that's the guy's name, the
Oh,
director.
Yeah, I would definitely like to play it on my own. But I would have to get a PlayStation first. So
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. It definitely has its merits. I don't know why everyone's so obsessed over the game, but I guess
The first one is good. I think God of War 2 is better because it's
I don't know,
refined,
maybe.
obviously, but
I don't know. Extra Credits has other feelings about that.
I know.
Though.
I know.
But,
But whatever.
But yeah, no, the story's solid. It's great. It's, it's a Greek tragedy. It's fantastic.
Personally, I like how they present the story of how Kratos and his family.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh hey, you killed your family. So here is little bits at a time. They don't just throw you.
Well, that's how you execute a good story. You always stay one step ahead of the audience. The audience should always feel like they're playing catch up. They should never feel like they have all the pieces.
Yeah, they don't want to be spoon fed.
No. That's how you make a proper story, and that's how you do proper reveals. You don't sit if the audience ever feels like they understand everything, you're not doing your job right.
The only time they should
have some semblance of mystery,
except at the very end.
Yeah,
then they should know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
by the end, they should know everything, and nothing should, unless you plan on having a sequel and it's already like told. That there's but the actual story that you present in the first one should never. The audience should never sit there and be like, I don't get this.
Yeah, ever. Don't do that.
But you can have like continuations. So
yeah, but honestly, I really like the game. Like I said in other episodes, I've played this when it was on the PS2. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite games. I really enjoyed it. I haven't played much of God of War 2, so I don't know how that stacks up compared to God of War 1. But from what I hear, it's really good. Mm-hmm. Music was good. Gameplay was alright. Gameplay was good, but there were certain scenarios that were kind of like... particularly rolling and moving. Because moving, it's kind of slow. There was no sprint maneuver or anything like that.
Which would have been very helpful in some sequences of this game.
And the other thing I personally did not like all the time was the camera. In a lot of situations, it was very good. It was very helpful. But other times, it was kind of like, this camera is not really helping me all that much. But either way, we hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please, seriously consider leaving us a like, subscribing, all that kind of stuff, because we're going to be doing more games next week. Assassin's Creed 2 and Spyro 3.
Yep.
So we're going to see you guys with those if you want to join us for those. And I don't really have anything else to say.
I think that's all we can say.
8 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
So,
we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.